All around us is an invisible commonwealth of spirits which keeps us and the world alive. Unseen by most and denied by everyone who considers themselves rational, these concealed kingdoms of nature create and sustain everything about us. So why is this world hidden from us? If it's so important, why can't we detect these entities? Well, the chief reason is that we simply don't believe in them anymore. Try telling someone that their affair is at the bottom of your garden and they'll think that you're insane. The other reason is that these worlds operate on the inner planes of existence, unknown to and unaccepted by the vast majority of people. These are known as the etheric, the astral and the mental dimensions, and they're beyond the world of physical matter which is so familiar to us. So who are these kingdoms and what's the purpose? There are two distinct groups of these. Firstly, there's the world of nature spirits or elementals, which are spoken of in all cultures and in all countries throughout human history. These are essentially the builders who do the work. They have numerous different names in different cultures. Gnomes, fairies, elves and sylphs in the British tradition, or trolls, leprechauns and jinns in other countries. The second class of spirits operates at a much higher level, far higher even than the human world. Put simply, a spiritual strand of evolution. This is the world of the angels and archangels in Christian terminology, or the Devas, the shining ones of the Hindu tradition. But they feature in virtually all religions and in all cultures. This superhuman hierarchy can be seen as the architects which direct the activities of the nature spirits, who are the builders and the workers. Neither of these groups have physical bodies. However, in the days before all-encompassing lighting and in a pre-industrial era when most people still lived in the countryside, the nature spirits were a common feature of rural life. And this is why they feature so prominently in the myths, folklore and legends of so many lands separated by time, culture and geography. And since they operate on these more subtle levels of reality, they can't be readily seen by those who don't have clairvoyant faculties, which most of us don't. But they can be perceived in other ways, sometimes through sound or via our own intuition. And their effects can be seen by all around us in nature. Every tree or flower is sustained and perfected by both nature spirits and by angels. Places have presiding angels. Each mountain, every city and every home has one. Their activities can be perceived in weather patterns, in clouds and in the ocean waves. In the pre-industrial era, when most people lived in the countryside rather than in towns and cities, and when there wasn't ubiquitous electric lighting, people frequently witnessed members of these kingdoms. But the rise of science and supposed rationality have banished them to the realms of myth, legend and superstition. So why are these hidden hierarchies and kingdoms so important to us? Because they create and sustain life in all departments of nature, mineral, vegetable, animal and human. They develop the fetus in a mother's womb. They keep us alive. They maintain our bodies as well as those of all other creatures and plants and vegetable life, as well as helping the slow evolution of minerals in the ground. In the years ahead, some humans will start reconnecting with both the nature spirits and the angels, even though they're still regarded by most people as quaint relics of a supposedly primitive past. However, these hidden kingdoms may become a vital tool in helping us to rescue this world from pollution, resource depletion, and all the other destructive energies unfolding on this planet. One day we'll realize that they may be our most precious resource.